working on customizing some Crocs for Alex. Apparently, my first pair was a huge success, and Alex said that she would like a pair of Crocs. So we are going to customize some Crocs for her today. And I just said I would kind of like share this with you guys, make it a project where we can all kind of do it together, beginner friendly. So I said I would bring you guys on the journey with me so you guys can kind of see how I customize these Crocs. So my daughter Alex wanted the purple color. She actually wanted pink, but the pink seems to have been sold out and we wanted it really quickly. So we got her a pair of purple Crocs in her size. And then I got a bunch of what are these called? Charms. And then we're gonna use some fabric paper and we got some more stones. So I actually enjoy doing this. This is actually very therapeutic for me. And then I also got some beading, which is some jewel beading that is gonna go around the trim. So you guys get to do it with me today. What I'm gonna do first is we're gonna pick out the charms. So I'm gonna kind of point you guys down to my desk here. I have this red thing on my desk to cover it because I have to sand the shoes. So we're gonna pick out some charms that I know she'd like. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna take it out of the pack. Thank you. So we're gonna do this one. I like to kind of go along with the color theme of the shoe. So I don't want to do, so this one, definitely. This one adds some pizzazz. Okay, so the ones that we're using, I'm going to take out. So this one right here, this one right here. You want to use large stones, okay? Like if you're going to use charms, you want them to be a nice size. You want them to take up space. I definitely am going to use this one. So we got some pearls, we got some stones. All right, so these are the ones that we're definitely using over here. Let's see here. And you want to pick out ones that are to the liking of who you're doing it for. So I'm definitely going to add some pearls. So I'm going to do this big pearl. And the shoes, what I'm noticing is the shoes do not have to match, you guys. They don't have to match, okay? And I'm definitely going to use these two lockets as crest pieces. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 3. Remember, the shoe is nice in size, so you want to have enough for coverage. These are cute, so I think I'm going to use a couple of these. And these actually dangle. So dangly things on the Crocs are nice too. They don't all have to be 100% stationary. So if you guys see here, well, this actually is supposed to go across the front. So it's like a whole piece that you can put on the shoe. So I'm not gonna use this one today. I'm gonna use something else. Let's see what else we have. She likes butterflies, so I'll definitely use a butterfly. I need another big one. We'll put this little one, since we have that big one over there, we'll put this little one over here. I need another pearl looking one. One that has more pearl to it, so we'll use this one. So that's 4 and 4. So I think that's good. And then for us to fill it in, I have some, well, I had some pearls. Let me see. I had some loose pearls. Yes, okay. So for us to fill it in, I'm gonna use some of these loose pearls that I have. So I have one here. I'm gonna use that. Another one here, we'll use that over here. We got some loose pearls there. I don't want to put too much black in there. I think that's good. And then of course, if I see a space for me to put more, then I'll put more. So these are my loose pieces. Those go back in their bag. And then I'm gonna hold 2 of these out just in case, if I have space for another one. Ooh, I like these bows. These bows are really pretty. I like the bows. So we'll hold the 2 bowls out. All right, so these are gonna go back into my little charm bag. So now we have our stones. So we have 1, 2, a crest piece, 4, right? 5. So we have our stones for one side, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have an extra pearl if we need an extra pearl. All right, so that is what we're gonna use to charm both shoes. So those will go over there. So we also have this pretty paper. I think I'm gonna move you guys up here. It's easier. There we go. Let me move this out of my way. All right, so we have this pretty paper here. So I'm gonna use this pretty paper as well. I have this to help pick up my stones as needed. I have a wire cutter, okay? Because this is actually made for like dresses, okay? This is beading for dresses, but you have to be able to cut it. So I have my wire cutters for that. And then I need my scissors, which I had, oh, they're in my, wow, I'm sitting with scissors in my pocket. And then I have my scissors. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to make a shape. So you can do these as shapes. You can do them as whatever you choose, right? So I will usually trace it out back here, which I think I'm gonna do another heart. It's either a heart or, I'm trying to think what other shape. I'll probably do a diamond, actually, a diamond shape. So we're gonna do a diamond shape. So you don't wanna make your diamond too big, of course. So I'm gonna cut that. And then we're gonna start, what am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Sanding. Okay, so I am not a big artist, but I'm gonna freehand my diamond. I don't know if this is called a diamond or what, but that's my diamond. Okay. They don't have to be the same size either, you guys. So, like, the good thing about bedazzling or customizing your Crocs, what I'm noticing is you can be as extra or as I don't care as possible. So all of this, like this paper came from Hobby Lobby. It has a fabric backing on it, so it's in the little diamond craft section, okay? So it has that fabric backing so that it will adhere with adhesive to the shoe. All right, so I'm cutting out my other diamond. I mean, I could have probably done them close to the edge too to give me more paper, but it's mine, so I can do it whatever way I want. Be creative. Okay, so I got my diamonds. I also got other paper too, you guys. So this one I'm gonna customize my own pair. And then this one I also got, I was gonna use this one on the shoe. Cause I like this one too. This one is really pretty. But I feel like this one is, it's just not, it's gonna blend in too much. That's why I like this dark purple. All right, so we're gonna put that away. All right, so one thing that I did notice, what glue am I using? E6000. So they have one called Quick Hold by E6000. And then they have the regular E6000. I used a lot of the Quick Hold, but you can use it all. They're all the same. Okay. I got this pack today because it had the little nozzles on it, which were a lot neater than the other one. So that's the reason why I bought this thing. And then my stones. So I got some of these really decorative stones. And then I also got a kit of just the larger and smaller stones in the darker color. So we're about to be super creative. Okay, so what I was doing the last time I did it was I was using, this is actually a nail file that you can buy at anybody's store, but it was not sanding as well as I wanted it to. Now, if I'm doing like a small space, this is good. What I ended up using was the 120 grit sandpaper from my sander and doing it by hand. So I'm gonna try something different today. I have an actual sander. So I am going to attempt to use this and sand quickly. So let's do it. Worked really well. So the purpose of the sander is you have to get that shiny whatever it is that they use on the Crocs. You have to kind of dull that down so that the glue will adhere. So you're basically roughing it up. And that allowed me to do this really quickly. So I like it. This works. You just have to have control and know not to sand too much. And it doesn't like go everywhere, so that's a good thing too. So I was able to quickly get it off. I see a little shiny area right here. So I'm not even gonna turn it on. I'm just gonna use this just to kind of sand this little shiny area that I see. All right. So I'm gonna take a towel with some Water, you can use alcohol too. Alcohol is good. I'm just gonna kind of wipe it down, get any excess sand off. Alcohol will probably be best because it's gonna dry it out more. But wow, can't wait to see the finished product. It is going to work. It actually worked really well. That worked really, really well. Okay, so we have our shoes here, right? My stones. So we're gonna go ahead and start. So the first thing that you do is set your gems. So you wanna set your gems first. So I'm gonna go ahead and start separating them again, putting whatever goes where. So because I have this really big crown over here, I'm gonna use this larger one over there and the smaller one over there. And then the butterfly will come over here. This big pearl can come over here. This pearl one can go over there. So I'm rearranging them again. So then we have our little pearl, crest pieces. We'll put this crest piece there, put that gold one there. And I think we'll still end up using these anyway. So I'm trying to see more pearl on that side or on that side. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and apply our charms first. Okay, so you put your charms on first. All right, so we're gonna do this side first. Just like that. So I know I'm gonna put my little shape. I want my little shape to go somewhere on the shoe, right? So I'll probably put my little shape somewhere in here like that. Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of set it there so I know where it's gonna be. You just wanna make sure that your gems are placed in the shoe. Yeah, I'm gonna put this like this because I'm gonna bedazzle the edge. That's gonna be pretty. This one can go right here. Okay, so stones are on the shoe. And then our little pearl. I'm trying to think where I like my pearl. I actually like it more up here. Yeah, the little pearl will go up there, like that. That's the little pearl. And then, of course, if there was one right here, that would be great, but there isn't. So this probably won't really go too well. I would prefer it be in a place that made more sense. So we're gonna leave those two off for now. So then on this side, I'm gonna do the same thing. And you know what? I'm gonna bring you guys up a little bit higher so you can kind of see more of my workspace. Okay. And then I'll turn on this phone so that I can see your comments in front of me. We'll do that. Just got to turn the volume off on this one. All right. So we have that. So we have this shoe right here, and now we're doing this shoe. So we're gonna do this one. So I like my big stones to be noticeable. You want them to be very noticeable. Okay, so we got that one. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. All right, so we will put our big, you know what, this one can go. You just kind of look to see where it looks nice. So we'll put that one there. And then this one can go somewhere here like that. I don't want these to be too far up. Oh. This one will go up here. Like that. Our big pearl. I don't know if I like this big pearl. Let's see how that looks. It looks like you have a... Looks like you got a mole growing on your face. I don't know if I like that big pearl. I don't know if I can stick it off like that. All right, we're gonna hold off on that one. I might actually put another bow on this one. No, don't like that one either. This pearl definitely can go right here. We need something else right there. I don't like that one, and I don't like the big pearl. Let me see, a bow, a butterfly, big piece, little piece, little piece. You need something with a pearl in it. I actually like this one. Let's see if this looks like it's just too much. Nope, that one goes well. We'll leave these out just in case. So we're gonna put this big baby right here. Do I like that? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Okay, that's better. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna do it like that. And then we fill in wherever we need to fill in. Okay, so big stones are all placed. These will go over here. And then what I also like to have is something running down the line. I kind of like the star better. No, it needs to be big. So I have some more here. I like to have something running. Oh, no, these are for my shoes. I like to use these. And I could use this if I really wanted to. No, makes too much noise. We're gonna work with it the way it is. All right, so let's get our glue. So we have our glue. This also goes on now. So now is the time that we are going to measure this out. How much you do the same thing? Okay. All right, so we're gonna measure this out to see how much we need for each shoe. And then you also want to make sure that wherever it turns, it's not gonna interfere with it. So that's what we need. We need that much. And then we just measure it again. This piece had a piece down here where the stone was missing, so I'm gonna cut that off. All right, so once you measure this, if you measure one, then you measure the other one. The shoes are the same size. So you just wanna make sure that you measure enough. I should have got 2 yards of this because I'm gonna need some for my own shoe. But it's fine. Okay, so we have the piece to go on the edge for both shoes. So I'm opening this little tip to get these out. So these are little tips that you use. I don't know if this one can fit it or not, so we're gonna see. Part of me says no. No, this one doesn't fit. But I like this quick hold. The quick hold is better to me. Hold up. How y'all expect this to go on here? That's stupid. How you sell this with this? And then this can't actually screw on. Did I miss something? I did. I totally missed something. It goes on the top. All right, so this goes here, just like that. This is gonna give me way more control. I know that. All right, so you're gonna put this on, the beading, you're gonna put this on first. I like the quick grab. So I think I'm gonna use the quick grab around the edge. This one from E6000, I'm gonna use this one around the edge first. So I like to put it on and let it start to get tacky. Now, because I know I'm putting on that beading piece, I wanna make sure that I leave it like kind of high, like big globs. I'm using the quick grab one for this. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna go back and I'll seal everything at the end. I learned that with Adriana's shoe that I had to go back and seal it. Oh, you guys also know that today or this weekend is our $7 body care sale. So everything is $7 on the body care site. All of our soaps, everything. And then all of our edge care products on the Elite Hair Care site is on 25% off. All right, so we're gonna put that on and let that kind of get tacky just a little bit. So I'm gonna do the other shoe at the same time. Because even though it's quick grab, it still needs to kind of like get a little tacky. When I was putting it on Adriana's shoe the first time, I was trying to put it on as soon as I put the glue on, like it was super glue, and it wasn't grabbing fast enough. I haven't tried using hot glue to see if that is good as well, but I kind of feel like the hot glue is just gonna make it too bulky. All right, so we're gonna let that one sit. And we're gonna start on this one now. So on the back of this, there's chain. So the chain is what I'm placing. So I wanna make sure that the chain is nice and flat. This is short. Hold on, my peeps. This is kind of short. Oh no, it's a little too short. Let me make sure. Okay, I got it now. All right. All right, so we're gonna let that sit for a second. I'm gonna do this one. Just like that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Okay, wow, I caught a live. I heard Crocs were awesome if you have knee pain. I've heard that too. All right, so this is where we are so far. Okay, so what I'm doing is just making sure, and then like anywhere that I see that there's like a little opening, I'll use this one with the little nozzle just to kind of fill it in if it wants to come out. There we go. There we go. So this comes in handy with the little needle. Crystal, there is no end to your creativity. It's such a gift. Good idea. Thank you. So my daughter says that everybody at school is talking about her Crocs. because they are like, oh, well, you know, these Crocs, like custom Crocs are so expensive and blah, 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 blah. And your mom was able to do it for the low ski. So I'm just filling in wherever I am seeing any gaps in the adhesive, because you don't want the gaps. The chain will end up falling off, so you want to fill it in. Fill and press. So this little nozzle is actually very nice. So I'm using the E6000. All right, so that part is done. That part is all done. Now I bought enough that I thought I would be able to do mine's and hers. But I'm not gonna have enough to do that. So I'm gonna see if I can use this to go across hers and still have enough to do it all the way across, which I think I will, because Adriana has a chain going all the way across hers. So we're gonna use this instead so we can keep them very different. So we're gonna use this to go across the top to close it off right here. So we're gonna use that because Adriana had a gold chain going across hers, and you know, they always wanna be very different from each other. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them very different from each other. This one, I don't like this one. I don't like the way it squeezes out. I like this one. Even though I know it doesn't extend all the way across, I'm still gonna apply it like that. Because I want it to, I'll be able to fill it in the rest of the way. But I still wanna make sure that that chain doesn't fall off, especially because I know that the lip of the Croc will touch that area. All right, this, oh, I got it on my shirt. Let me find a piece of paper. I'm gonna use this piece of paper to kind of like make sure that this doesn't get everywhere in that one. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure that I put it directly at the top of the shoe. Okay, and press it in really well. Same thing with this one. Make sure I press it in really well. Press it in really, really good. Because remember, the top of the Croc comes down on this piece, so you want to make sure that this piece is glued really good. Because when I watched a lot of their YouTube videos on YouTube, of course, when I watched a lot of the YouTube videos, a lot of the girls were like using like really like cheapy. Some of them were looking like cheapy stuff. But you can be creative with anything as long as you can find it. So then what I'm gonna do now is take my E6000 and just kind of squeeze it in wherever I don't see enough hold. Now remember, it's not gonna dry right away, you guys. That's something that I also learned as I was doing this. It is not going to dry right away. Okay. So far, that's where I was surfing YouTube and saw her working on 4C hair, which is awesome. And now this, I found a gold mine of creativity. Thanks, guys. So you don't have to go and spend $1 million on some Crocs. Like, I just came up with the idea and I said, you know what? I'm going to try to do this on my own. I'm just as creative. I can be just as creative. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our fabric piece. So what I'm gonna do is take my glue and squeeze it onto the corners of the fabric piece. And then also on the inside. Oh, come here, don't go. Okay. And then I'm gonna place it in here. Just like that. And then just press it in. And then same thing with this one. So this one is gonna take a lot more. So what I'm gonna do is take out that piece. So this one you gotta squeeze a lot harder too. This is aggravating. Okay. This one, same thing. And press it in. And then while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back so it'll be secure. So all of our big pieces are in there. So we have our trim or border, we have our border. And then we have our diamond. So all of these are in there. So all of these are there. So the big stuff is there. So now what you do is it's bedazzling time. I got these on Amazon. Very, very pretty. Like extremely pretty. I love, love, love them. But they don't come separated in size, and that is very aggravating to me. This is gonna require me to separate them myself, and I had no plan of doing that. But sometimes you don't have a choice. All right, so I'm not gonna use all of these because I don't feel like sitting here trying to separate these this whole time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use specific ones and they're gonna outline the diamond. That's really what I'm gonna use them for. So I'm assuming these are gonna be my outliners, which that's the next thing. I don't know, I might not have enough of these large ones. Not sure. I have a ton of the little ones though. So this is definitely not a set that I will buy again. And I want to keep the stones cohesive in size. Let's see how that looks. I'm not sure how I like that. Let's check out the purple ones. So let's check out these to see which one looks better. I like those big ones better. Yeah, I definitely like the big ones better. So these will be for another project. I like the big purple ones better. Okay. So yeah, definitely big purple. And then let's not forget that we have our setting piece. So on Adriana's shoe, I did the same thing where I put one like locket or heart or something on the corner of the shoe, like that. So I'm definitely gonna do that again. That part I don't like. That's what I don't like. As nice and as cute and as neat as it makes it, I don't like that. I like that it's nice and big. Yeah, that one's gonna have to take some time and dry. Oh no. Once it dries, I'll get it off. No, stay. I kind of know why it's not staying already. Hold on. That's why those wire cutters are definitely needed. Once they dry, I can actually clean off the adhesive on them. So once the actual adhesive dries, then I can clean it off. It'll come right off because it's shiny. So I put the little locket on them. Where's my towel? All right, so I also have this where it has like a little light on it if you're trying to like bedazzle. It's really made for diamonds, but we are gonna use it for these too. So we're gonna do one shoe at a time. So we'll work on this one. Okay, and then I have a little glue here. So how this works, the more you have to fill the holes, because remember, these holes are really big. So that's another reason why the more stones you have, the better, because you need to be able to fill that hole. So like this one has these big diamonds in the clear color that I can use to fill the hole. I don't see that in the purple. I don't see any like super large in the purple. So I'm gonna use these clear ones instead to fill the holes. The crazy thing is you have to kind of get it all the way around. so that the jewel will stick. So that is the hard part to all of this, to make sure that you have enough adhesive to stick these jewels. And even if you put more adhesive than needed, don't worry, that doesn't matter, because you're gonna bedazzle it anyway. What do you guys think so far? Cute, right? So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start putting the purple stones on while I'm already here. All right, so we're gonna use this and these. So all I do is tap this in a little bit of glue to help me grab the stones so that I can place them easily. This is not a wax tip. They say you're supposed to use the wax tip, but I don't have a wax tip. This is what they had at Hobby Lobby, so this is what I'm using. Don't feel like you got to go out there and spend a ton of money because all these people on YouTube are telling you that this is how it's supposed to be done and this and that. Nope. Make it your way. So that's all I'm doing. I'm using that to fill the corners of and then I think I'll put a little baby one right there at the tip, if I can. That's if I can. No. This is also why you set the big stuff first, so that you can put your stones wherever you need to. That's another problem with this E6000. It just keeps spooling out. It's just sitting there waiting to spool on out. So you end up losing a lot of glue messing with this E6000, that one. The other one, it stays. Come on, stone. Don't get me in no trouble. Y'all see this? Got a little too much glue on it. It's giving me trouble. And you don't really want to get all that glue on the top. Yeah, I like the other one. The other glue is better. I'm not a fan of the E6000 regular for this. Not at all. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this one right here. I ain't a fan of this. This one right here, not a fan. Let me see if I can close this with no cap. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I don't have a choice but to use that one because I don't have much left. I don't have a lot of this one left, but I like this one better. And this one is thinner. Damn it, I ran out. It's like I have no choice but to use this. This is not nice. Like the E6000, aggravating. The original one, I see why the quick one it costs more. I can tell why it costs more. All right, let's try this again. So what do you guys think so far? Am I being crafty? Oh, on my desk, no. Let's see if I can stick this on under here. Let's do this one. This is probably the most tedious part, setting stones. But once you're doing like a large space, it gives no trouble. I'm not gonna be able to do that one day, so let me just kind of spread them a little bit. Thank you, Karen. The crock pins, Amazon. Get them on Amazon. So far, this is what it looks like. Uh-oh. That's what it looks like so far. All right, so what we're gonna do now is I'm going to fill in some of the holes. And I'm gonna show you guys an easy way to also fill in some of the holes. So you guys remember this paper that we used to put the little gem right there? You can also use a piece like this, and you can cut out circles. So you can cut out little circles like that to plug some of the holes. Instead of just using a bunch of gems, you can cut little circles. Take your fabric, stick it over it, and then when you put your stones, you're gonna put your stones around the circle. So instead of just using stones and more stones and more stones and more stones, you can be creative and use some of this because the stones are gonna go around it anyway. And you'll see once we fill it in. Let's see now, is there anywhere else that I want to try to fill it in? Oh, this is also the time when, remember I was saying that we had some pearls? This is also when you can use pearls. So you can put your stones around this, right? And then if you don't have enough things for coverage, then you can put the stones around it and then put pearls in the little holes to plug the holes. So you can just plug it up however you choose. And don't worry about the glue because you're gonna use up the glue anyway. So the name of the game is to fill in wherever you can, because you know that you're gonna have a hard time getting stones in certain places. Some people like to fill it up with fabric. Uh-oh, not that one. All right, so now it's stone filling time. It's exactly what it is. But I just got a very snazzy idea just now. I'm not sure if it's gonna work though, so we're gonna see. I wanna see something. No, there's too much going on. All right, no. Too much happening. Where's my pearls? I keep wanting to use this little pack of pearls. I keep wanting to use this. So here is how we're going to use it. So I still want to use this. See that? But what you're gonna have to do is cut off that piece on the bottom because it's gonna stick into her toe. Oh, you dang. So that piece just came off. So what I'm gonna do, is put a little glue because the piece that goes on the base just came off, right? I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue so that my rhinestones will stay together. Just like that. So you gotta be creative. So for each one of these that are cut off, every time I cut this piece off, the bottom piece falls off. So all that glue that my little E6000 here is expelling, I'm just gonna stick it in here. And then take this bad baby here, stick it there, and let that dry. So now I have another hole filler. All right, so I got 4 hole fillers. Let's see how these are doing. Oh, these are doing good. Those are good. Everything else is good. Good, good, good. All right, so we're gonna take, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to put this nozzle back on at some point because I don't have a choice. You see right here in the crevice here? I'm gonna put some E6000 and take one of these and stick it in the crevice. But what I wanna do is make sure that this piece is not going to stick her in the foot. All right, so see how all this E6000 is just going out? We use that to our advantage. Ugh, remind me to never buy this one again. I don't like this E6000 at all. It's too gushy. Way too gushy for my liking. You lose more glue than you use. Way more. The other one was not this messy. The other one was actually very nice. Just like that. How am I doing, guys? How am I doing? Is it coming together? Look, E6000 just going on in the dirt. Very aggravating. Very, very, very. This one needs another one. I'm gonna use this to fill in this gap. Okay, so you see how we fill in the gaps? That's what we're doing, filling in the gaps. So the goal is to basically put things in place so that you can rhinestone everything else so you don't have any holes anywhere. That's really the object to this game. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not a super fan of these clear ones. I'm not a huge fan of these clear ones, but you have to do what you have to do to make it work. I don't like that. It needs to have something there. So we need something there, and I need something there too. All right, so we're gonna cut off 2 more pearls. I don't have a choice. I'm gonna put some here again. And then this last one, we'll fill that hole up there. So now you guys see why this wire cutter comes in so handy. Well, let's see if this one will fit in here. And then we are good to start bedazzling. Oh no, came out. That one came out. So we're gonna improvise. That's how you improvise. The base came out. So you just put the pearl. Is it freezing or is it just me? Let me see. If you guys can see me, put a 1 in the chat because I feel like my thing is frozen. Or is it just my phone? Okay, it is just me. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move these things out of the way now. We're over here working hard with this E6000 that I do not like. Go ahead and start using our stones and dropping our stones. The goal now is to not have stuff all over the stones, which is very aggravating to me. Mainly because the E6000 that I have is too thick, way too globby. I really don't like it. All right, so we're gonna start up here. So what I like to do is put the glue. That's why I said that one way too thick for my liking. You put the glue down. And then we're just gonna use this and grab stones. So I'm using the smaller stones for this part. Even though I know it's gonna take me a lot longer, but they look a lot better. So we used the big ones where we could, and now we're gonna use the small ones. I'll show you guys in just a second. So I see I gotta be quick. So I'm gonna show you guys in just a minute. If you can't see what I'm doing right now, I know you can't. But I'm trying to place these stones because this likes to dry way faster than the other one. This makes it so much easier though. I can tell you guys, no lie. If you're trying to do this with your hand, you are going to struggle and you're going to be very upset and you're not going to want to do this project. This little jewel thing, this little jewel placement thing, this made life a lot easier based on what I'm doing. As long as it's sticky so that it can grab the jewels, it's going to be so simple. And then you're just filling it in. But like I said, you got to be quick. And these stones are small enough that it can go right in the crevices. So I definitely wouldn't go overboard doing the adhesive all over because you're going to be very upset. Always a lot of stones and a lot of jewels. All right, so far that's where I'm at. So you guys can kind of see. Oh, Jesus, where I'm at. That's where I'm at. All right, so we're gonna put some more. Goodness. Oh, I didn't know that was a cap. Okay, that's a cap. So I have no choice but to use this little thing. All right, there we go. Let's go, let's go. So you guys see this part? This is why you want to fill in the shoe as much as you can. Does everybody understand now why we say fill in as much as you can with big stuff first? Or you're gonna spend your entire day bedazzling. How's that? So over here, we need 1, 2. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get a stone inside these 2 little crevices. So in the little crevices, you have to get stones in there too. So that it doesn't look like it's missing something. And then don't worry about the little stringies. Once it dries, you clean the stringies up. Alright, so what I try to do is just kind of move them around so I can get to the stones fast. Alright, let's go up here. I'm wondering if the other glue is better than this. So we're gonna just keep filling. So this is a good stress reliever project. Anybody who's dealing with a lot of stress right now, this will definitely take your mind off of the foolishness. Projects like this, I enjoy because I don't think about nothing else but this. My whole thought process is, fill in the cracks, fill in the cracks. That's my entire thought process when I'm doing this. All right, let's keep moving. So we're almost done with the first shoe. So like if I grab 2 stones, great, because then I can move even quicker. So while I have everybody on live, let's do a little bit of review. What's the trim schedule for natural hair? Who can tell me the trim schedule for natural hair? I've asked this question from you guys so many times that this should be an easy question now. I guess nobody knows. Now, if I ask that question and I said, what's the trim schedule for natural hair? Whoever answers is going to get a free pair of customized Crocs. You see, I'd have a billion answers. It's cool, though, y'all. Don't answer. But let me be giving away something for free and see how many answers I would get. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. It's every quarter. Follow the financial quarter. The financial quarter. Okay, so I think that I am lagging behind on live on my other phone. Quarterly. All right, so this is what she looks like so far. That's what she looks like so far, you guys. See how that bedazzling, that bling bling? All right, let's keep going. because we are almost at the home stretch. Oh, let's see what happens if I take this off, because this thing is, ugh. There we go. Because I can move a lot faster like this. Let's see. I'm gonna do that corner last. So if someone was gonna charge for these shoes, how much would you guys pay for a pair of these shoes? Honest answers. If you had to buy a pair of these, how much do you think these would be worth? Zero? 90? I see 0, I see 90. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Dang it. That's a lot that I just wasted. Dang it. Oh, this one fit. Okay, I got one. I got it in there. 60. So, okay, you guys. Remember the Crocs you have to buy too, right? The Crocs alone are $40 and $50. So you guys are saying that you would pay basically $20 to bedazzle a pair of Crocs and customize them to your liking. I'm a wicked. Get bad. Wow. You guys are basically saying that my Bedazzling would only be worth $20? Oh, that hurts. The Crocs can be $40, $50 on their own. Man, you guys are brutal. Brutal. And do you know that typically a custom pair of Crocs goes for about $150 to $180? A pair of customized Crocs go between $150 and $180. And y'all just told me 60. I know this would never be a business that I would open. I would never open this as a business for people. I'm not too cost effective for me. No. Man, y'all just really just gave it to me. Like, your work is less than that, girl. Your work is worth less than that. On a nasty. Ada's a sad part. On top of that, I said honest answers. Y'all were blunt. Thank you, Chris. 200 is a good price. Thank you. I wouldn't even have said 200. I probably would have said, I still would have been at about 180, 175. It's still a pair of shoes that were custom made for you. Like customly, that's like a custom pair of Air Forces. So you're gonna tell the person that's customizing your Air Forces that you're not willing to pay $200 for a customized pair of Air Forces, but the Air Forces on their own can run anywhere between $90 and $150, depending on the pair. You guys devalue my work. How dare you? These little ones don't like to stick. Coach sells Crocs for 180 and they don't even have jewels. Look at that. See my point? Coach sells Crocs and all it is a pair of regular Crocs, and Coach just paid to have a deal with them and add the word Coach. And they're already $180 and they don't have anything on them, yet you will put value to Coach. And me personally, Coach isn't worth the leather it's printed on. I would never pay $180 for a pair of Crocs from Coach. Not when I know I can pay somebody $180 to design and still use Coach stuff. It can get Coach charms and make a pair for me. And it still come out less than that. This is definitely something that if I was to ever do this as a business, I'm only doing orders one time a month. This definitely is time consuming, but it's therapeutic, as I said. It's great for those of you that are dealing with like high stress. I'm definitely dealing with a lot of stress right now in my own world. So this just calms my nerves. Definitely calms my nerves. My life sucks sometimes. So how am I doing, you guys? You guys like it? You don't like it? Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. I just pray that I have enough stones left to do the other shoe. I'm gonna be buying another pack of this. Thank you. You love them? Pretty? I think they're very pretty as well. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna spruce them up in just a moment. Once I'm done applying these stones. Oh, can't afford those, none of these. All right, so we got this last little area right here, and then we're gonna finish up there by the locket. And that will be shoe number 1, and then we're going to add a little bit of oomph to shoe number 1. Let me see if I can get this one in here like this. I'll be there when you need me. Okay. So that's where we are so far. Bling bling. I gotta finish over here though. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is actually really quick to finish anyway, but and then I'm gonna put some in there. So I'm just gonna finish this area. Why pay when you can do it yourself and know it's to my liking? That part. Say it again for the people in the back. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to use these pretty stones from the little pack that I had. Remember we had that little pack of really pretty stones, but I didn't use them? I'm gonna use them inside here. To give it a little bit of pizzazz. Where are they? There we go. And then we have some of these little ones. So you guys gonna see what I'm doing with these baby ones. Let me see. I need this. All right, watch me. Okay. Jeez, I just wanted the things to fall off on the right side. That's all. Okay, it doesn't want to do what I'm asking it to do. It's not that. That's too big. This one. Do you guys remember the little patch? Where is it? Of fabric. We put it right there, and then we put the little stones around it, like that. And then anywhere else that I need to fill in, I'm trying to see if I have any more light skin ones, but I don't. I only have these dark ones. But these little ones are so pretty. They just give it like this pretty contrast. Let me see. Because you don't want to leave like a lot of spacing. That's tacky. So I rather use these little baby jewels where I can to fill in the spacing because they're so pretty. There needs to be one under here, but I am going to try to put a big one. I want to see if I can get a big one under there. Where is it? So under here needs to go a big one. I'm going to see if I can push it under here. I got it. There we go. I don't think a big one will fit in that spot. Part of me says it won't. Anyhow, that is our first shoe. So that is the first shoe. And then when this goes down, it just sits like that. Isn't that pretty, 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 pretty? Super duper pretty. How is that? Thank you. Thank you very much. So we're gonna put that one there, let that one do its thing. Move these excess stones over. Move these over, move that over, move that over, move that over, move that over. These are stones that can be used, so those can go over there. This is gonna go right here. So we're gonna give it a second. All right. Thank you. All right, so let's work on this one. So, bedazzled, plain, bedazzled, plain. Which one would you prefer? The right or the left? Would you prefer the left or the right? You decide. So while you are deciding, we are gonna go ahead and bedazzle this shoe. So what I'm gonna do is, me too, I prefer the right. What I'm gonna do is put the little baby stones around this now, because I know that I'm gonna be putting them anyway. So let me just do it now. So all I'm doing is putting the ones around the circle now, if they want to stick today. These don't seem like they want to stick. right, so this is the last one. Come on, don't do that. All right, there we go. And so it begins. So let's start up here in this corner. I'm gonna use my favorite glue first while I can get some out. See how this one is a lot more runny? I like this one better. So we're gonna put some, because this one, it dries, but it doesn't dry that bad. It's not like the other one. The regular E6000, that one is so aggravating. I don't know who told them to make that. Okay, I gotta put this over here so that I can move quick. I feel like a nail tech putting on jewels. Been together for a while now. I will stay here with you. I'll stay by your side. This one I will say, once you put it on, you gotta like put them on because you can't slide them around in this glue. It's not like, okay, so they each have their own little thing going on then, because with this one, you can't really slide them around. You have to just put them on and put them where you want them to go. You can't like slide them and move them like the other E6000. So I guess it's a give and take. Oh Lord, I hope that one is in the right spot. So yeah, this one, it has its pros and cons. Like, wow, I can't believe it. I thought that this one was gonna be all hell savior. But now it has its issues too. Oh, stay by your side. I know it'll be alright. I will stay with you. Do 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 do. Ooh. Okay, come on, there we go. So I'm gonna lift this one up. So far, so good. You know, I can hear Christian running, and I'm trying not to get up. I don't want to whoop his butt today. It's Saturday. Let's not do that today. I don't know why they think this house is like a racetrack. All right. Let's keep moving. So I'm gonna do a pair for myself, but it won't be today. This is a one pair a year kind of thing. Christian. Hey, all I'm waiting for him to say, what the fuck? What? Mom life. You know why I have patience to do this? Because it's therapeutic. It keeps my head in one place. I don't think about anything else. I don't care about anything else. It makes me smile. And that's really all it's about. Making yourself feel good, because you live in a world now where feeling good is not a thing anymore. It's all about perception and lies. So this just, anything that you do that keeps you nice and calm, that makes you feel at ease, that's what you do. Some people like to read. Like I said, I wanted to start back reading books. that I actually enjoy, not necessarily about business. I like erotic books. I'm funny. But I said I was gonna get back into reading those because I like those. Like my favorite book of all time is Coldest Winter Ever. Coldest Winter Ever is my favorite book. And I thought that they were gonna come out with a movie for that book. They said they were years ago, but I guess it never really happened. But Coldest Winter Ever, Fly Girl. I don't know. I like hot girl books. I like hot girl books. And Coldest Winter Ever, I read that in 24 hours. Same thing with Diary of a Video Vixen. That was a great book. Corinne Stevens. Oh, geez. Don't judge me. It's just that's what I like to read. At least I'm reading. See, I'm moving a lot faster on this one because I've kind of figured out this glue for the, if this thing don't stop, this glue for the most part. No, E6000 is not gonna be my favorite glue. Even though it is the crafter's glue, I hate this glue. You waste a lot of it. That's number one. I don't like to waste stuff. When you're in business, waste is not good. The less waste you have, the more material you have to use. So if this was a business for me, E6000, I'm not a super fan. Now, if there's nothing else to use, which I know there's other brands, because I saw other brands in Hobby Lobby, but E6000 is like the most popular, and now it's just, honestly, I can't stand it. Like every crafter loves E6000, E6000. When E6000, you waste a lot, is really what it is. You definitely waste a lot. Okay, you're the movie. Let me see. Uh-oh. Picked up way too many. Okay, look at that. Yeah. Yes? In the fridge?
cheese one.
Is it good?
Yes, ma'am.
I guess.
Okay.
There's pizza in the fridge too, right?
I didn't check the fridge.
It is pizza and wings from last night.
Oh, really, Mom?
Should be. You can eat them.
Okay.
Definitely moving a lot faster with this one. And then as soon as I say that, never fails, you know. As soon as you say, yep, definitely moving faster with this one, look what happens. You move slow. Yeah, some people like it. I don't know. I like the other version. I guess that one that's in the purple one, but this one right here, I like this one. It's more runny. Like it spreads thinner. That's why I like that one. Like it spreads really good. But they're all toxic smelling. I can say that. All of them smell disgusting. Definitely smells like super glue. Okay. Watch out, watch out. Look, you see what I mean? Forget it. Whatever is holding you can have you. Look at this. It's raining. All right, let's squeeze out some more. Squeeze out some more. Come on. Don't give me no trouble. Because the crazy thing is I can set you down and 1,000 pounds of glue will come out. But when I'm squeezing you, I can't get any. Sucks. Look at this. It's sitting there. I can squeeze out the glue and I can't get any. But while it's sitting there, I have no trouble. Doing crafts is great. It is. Doing crafts is great for your mental health. If you're ever in a funk, watch a YouTube video and work on some type of craft idea. If you're ever in a funk, that's all you gotta do. Watch a YouTube video and do some type of craft idea. Or just go to Hobby Lobby and walk around and just look at stuff. Work on a floral arrangement or something. Do something with your time rather than sitting here sad and depressed. I think I'll end up having just enough for what I'm doing. I hope and pray that I have more than enough to do what I'm doing. I don't have to kind of like fill it in because I do have this big gap over here that I have to worry about. Ugh. All right, so that's where we are. So we're about to finish right over here now. That's something I get on my nerve. Jesus. Ugh. Lord, forgive me for calling your name in vain, but my, this thing is aggravating. Ugh. All right, let's keep going. Let's move it, move it. Almost done. Yeah. All right. So I put some inside the locket here. And do some of our little baby stones. Like we did the other side. So I'm putting some baby stones of those little pretty stones that we got. I'm putting those inside here. If they would like to stick. Clearly not. Look at this. It's always when you're at the home stretch, you know. Beautiful. Very pretty. Aha. There is a space right here. There's a space right there that I don't like. So what I'm gonna do is put some glue here, some right here, and some right there. Take this and get some of my little baby stones and stick it in there. I wish you were located in Norfolk because I am right on. Oh, thank you. See our little locket stuck? So all I have to do is take a little bit of alcohol and rub that and that'll come off. Yeah? I'm not sure. Why? What happened? You pull out trash? No, just leave it. Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Where's Alex?
She's on either.
Tell Alex to come hither.
Okay. Alex.
So let's see what her reaction is. Let's see what her reaction is, you guys. Let me put one more stone. Alex? Alex?
Yes, honey.
What do you think?
It's beautiful, honey. Once that food inside my mouth.
Do you like?
It's beautiful, mommy.
See, it's pretty.
Hi.
She said it's beautiful, mommy. Did I do good?
You did.
I still
I'm
want
gonna
to
save these for DC, honey.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
We'll get you we'll make another pair for DC.
That's a cute one.
Thank you so much. I'm not done though. I still have some little pieces to add. You can be gone now. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
She said it's pretty. She likes it. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. Oh, here, let me go this way so you can see better. All right, so what I have to do now is I'm going to fill in some of the little crevices that I don't like. So there's crevices in each. I don't like to see crevices like holes in anything, which I don't really have to, but I'm that kind of person where I don't like to see, I just don't like to see it. I just don't. I don't know what it is. Even though I can just leave it alone, but I'm one of those people. So all I do is just use tweezers and pick off any strings that I see anywhere that can come off. I mean, you don't want glue strings everywhere. That's ugly. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of nail polish remover to get that off. They went from drab to fab. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna keep this because you never know when you need it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna make it even more fabulous. And technically, we could have added these onto the holes of the shoe, but we didn't. We did not. Let me see if I like this one. No, I don't like this one. Let me see. That one is good. That one is all right too. I like the stars. All right. So, to me, there is like little places that something can go. So like right here, because you want them to kind of to look full. You don't, like, I'm an overboard kind of person, so that's just how I like it, but you can do it whichever way you like it. You can also stack the stones. So where's my little pretty pack? So if you wanted to, you could take some of the big stones out of this and stack the stones, which we could probably do that too. Where you stack the stones. Let's see if I can stack it. But when you stack it, this has to be like enough glue where it will sit and not go anywhere. That's what you call stacking stones. I'm not a fan of the stack stone look on this one though. You can't really tell. We're not gonna stack this. Take that off. I'm gonna go back to my original plan. This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna take our wire cutter. Okay, so you see the back of this? Take your wire cutter, cut that off. You want it to be as flat as possible. Okay, so I took off a layer so it's nice and flat. And then I am going to take my sander and I'm just gonna rough the back of this. Okay, you wanna make it rough. And we're gonna take some of this and we're gonna stick some here. Okay, and then we're gonna put some more right here. And then you take this and you stick it. And you're gonna let it dry like that. So all we're doing is adding a little bit of oomph to places that have way too much stone. So that's how you do that. And then you let that dry and then we put more glue around it so that when she wears the shoe, it won't pop off. Same thing with this one. Do I like that one there? Or do I like the star? Oh, star. I like this one better. I think I just broke a piece. Oh no, I didn't. Mother effer. Because you want them to be super fat. Super flat. I love the pearls. Right around here. We're gonna fill in right in there. I know you guys are like, well, no, leave it. You know, everything's fine now. It's fine, it's fine. But I don't like to see spaces. I like to see that everything is either bedazzled or bedazzled. Oh, come on. I need a baby stone. turned out really nicely. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love the chromes and the diamonds and the glitz and the gloobies and all that stuff. I like all that stuff. I'm one of those people. I love to see it. The purple one is very pretty. The black one had like Adriana's had a lot more chain, that kind of thing. So that's another reason why I'm filling it in, to kind of give it more things that pop out, because they like a lot of that stuff. They like a lot of bedazzling, and yeah, she loves it already. But that's why I was telling her, I'm like, I'm still adding stuff because I know how she like I know her, and she likes a lot of the bedazzling and the stones and all that. So I'm trying to make it super extravagant for her because I want her to really love it, love it. And the purple stones are nice. I like the purple stones. I'm still a fan of more of the, I like the big chunky look too. Yeah. Definitely. So while you see me here, I'm sitting here like analyzing it to see what I want to do where. I know she will adore those. You've been working hard. Thank you. It took me almost 3 hours because I've been on live 1 hour and 69 minutes. So from sanding to bedazzling to jeweling, it took me 3 hours, basically. Because technically it'll be 3 hours because I'm still adding little things to it. And you don't want to do too much either because then those can fall off. So I'm not adding any more of those stones. I don't really need any more of these stones either. So I'm gonna go ahead. These ones I'm gonna save because I seem to be using a lot of these. Even though there's other stones put in there, and some glue, whatever, I don't really care about that. So I'm pulling any strings that I see. This has to cure, so it sits in here until tomorrow. That's when it'll really be dry. And then tomorrow's when I really try to like clean it up. So it's not safe to wear right away. It needs to sit and like finish drying. Even though it looks like everything is secure, it's not. It needs to cure. At least 24 hours before they put it on. So I got a pair of black Crocs. This is gonna be for mine. So I got a Chanel theme for mine. So these will go on my black ones for myself. These go on the black ones. So I got a bunch of like Chanel number 5 with some jewels. These charms again. Look at the little teddy bear. This is gonna go on my black pair for me. Oh, look at the sunglasses. And I have a pair of scissors that I'm saving for my shoes as well. Where are my scissors? So I also have that one that's gonna go in there. And then I have this C that's gonna go on there. And then my scissors. These are gonna go on my pair. Isn't it pretty? So guys, I think I am done. I'm gonna let these sit. I'm gonna let them dry really well. She probably won't wear them anyway until Monday, so they're gonna just sit, and then tomorrow I'll clean them up. Look at those. Those are super cute. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Super girly. Super duper girly. So imagine when you're on your feet. So once they dry, then she'll be all set. And then she keeps talking about, because they're going on their Washington, D.C. trip, just like Adriana did last year. So they go to Washington, D.C. Next year, 2023. So I'm gonna bedazzle like a pair of yellow or blue or something. Or maybe I'll get pink by then, and then I'll bedazzle that for her trip. She specifically wants it for that trip. So I'm just gonna make her another pair. Thank you. Well, you guys, you've been on live with me, watching me do this project, watching this project unfold. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to go and shop the body care sale that ends tomorrow. Everything is $7 on the body care site. Every single item on the site is $7, including the new turmeric soap. Our dark spot corrector soap is back in stock, so that's also on sale. Any purchase over $30 is free shipping. I'm peeling off all this glue off my nails. It's not sold out. Not last I checked. Let's see. Yes, it has lots of sparkles. No, we still have some stuff. We still have the boric acid wash, the yodi wash, turmeric soaps, dark spot corrector soaps. We still have a ton of those. Camellia scrub, Camellia products. We still have some of the Camellia products are sold out. Dark spot creams, those are all sold out. But we still have a good amount of stuff on there. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna clean up my little area here. I appreciate you guys for being on live with me as I worked on this project. Definitely going to work on my own soon. I'm assuming that this might work on all of the other E6000s. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, she said, part of me says it might not work. I'm trying to see if this will work on another one of my, this little nozzle that I have right here, if this will sit on it. I doubt it though, because this is too long. No, it doesn't work. So I have no use for that. I clean this baby off. sandpaper. Alright. And then these papers will also go in, they'll just go back into a bag like this so they don't get messed up. My sander, everything else I will attempt to put in the garbage. Those can sit there and dry. Let's see. I'm definitely keeping this because this I'm going to use to be right here. Put this back inside the box. And then put my little stuff back where it belongs. All right, you guys, so my area is now clean. I am done working on that pair. I'll work on my other pair probably tomorrow or something. And then the body butters and stuff will go back in stock soon, but you guys shop all of the other Yoni products and skincare and all that stuff. So I'll see everybody later. Bye.